So today is 30th of November, last day of autumn, and I'm starting my new page of Xstitch Journal. And I have to little bit disappoint you because I made mistake, I made boo-boo. So yesterday I was stitching this part and I noticed, because these blue lines I've been stitching before, so I had to stitch this white and yellow, and I noticed that something not right. I made mistake by one line. Okay, I rip it off, I stitch it again, and then I went up. You see how much I stitched. Also here was miscounting, so I took it off, I stitched it back, and I continued stitching. And then I'm like, let me check if these two lines are the same with these two lines. I'll show you closer. And they're not. So I did mistake. Instead of ripping off those lines, I should have triple checked, because I made a mistake by taking them out. Now I have to remove all these stitches and stitch it back. You know, it will take time. Maybe I was recording videos yesterday, so I stitched it in one evening, but I did not really have mood. I was tired and stuff like that. And this one, it was this morning. So what to do? I decided to let it be. I'll show you that I did stitch something and I don't want to fix it so it doesn't seem like there is a mistake, because I hate it. I hate fixing it. I will restitch it instead, because this is what I prefer. And yeah, I decided to stitch this left part of the design. I'll have some progress, and slowly when I will have some busy time and I had to listen to some videos where I have to pay all my attention, or we'll have meeting and I just have to be present there, so I just take it all these threads slowly. Same time I'll be stitching this left side and left part, and I'll make some progress. And yeah, I will not leave this project, because look, it's growing up nicely, huh? I like it very much. I also want to do some backstitch, but I have to finish first here. I got a message, Daniel coming home, which is good. He's now going to school by himself. Our school is very close, and he's also having basketball classes. He loves it so much. And yeah, saved me some time, because I used to go before, drop him off and pick him up. But now it's much easier. I can stitch 15 more minutes. Guys, so I torture myself because I put lots of softener last night, and this fabric became too soft. As you can see, it's way too soft. And this is Susie. In her dreams, she's running. And when I do make a stitch, if I tied it too much, then my quality of crosses becoming not right. So I'm gonna iron now, and then I have to have the tension I really like. I hope so, because this is what I want. I love stitching on this kit. I love. Guys, so I added some softener, and I did a lot. I'll be honest, I'm really curious what will be tomorrow, because I'm going to sleep now, and I'll rinse it a few more times. After softening, I just wanted to be like this for some time, maybe 10-15 minutes, and then I will put it on a towel and I will let it dry. I think I have to iron it, because it will be wrinkled. But as you can see, fabric is so soft right now. I can feel I'm stitching in it and it's going like into butter. And yeah, I'm so excited. I'm wondering what will happen, it's not only my kit like this. All kits made in 1 year I think it was 2014, 15, maybe 15. I'll triple check it. I'll let you know. They all were like that, and people complained. And like I could not look at my stitches anymore. It's too much. So as much as I want to stitch right now, it's time to go to bed. And let's see. We'll see what will happen tomorrow. Guys, this is my progress for 4th of December. I have started my backstitch, as you can see here. It seems a lot, but it's a very easy backstitch, and compared to other Dimensions Gold collection, it's not that difficult, and it's not that much. Just do your backstitch as you go, and when you will see the result, it will inspire you to make it more. And also, once this page will be done, I'll throw away chart, and I know I have less to do. And my plan is to go to the left, finish this angle, and then I think I'll go to the right, because I want to complete horse, and there will be a child playing, and yeah, and then I will go up. This is what I would prefer to do. I could not stitch anything else. I needed to work on my icon because it's almost the end of the year, and it's time to make a finish which I was waiting for more than 2 years now. And guys, it's really difficult right now to stitch this project. I have speed like 100 crosses an hour. I'll be lucky if I have 100, believe me. And so lots of people stitching this kind of projects with a program on iPads or phones. We call them Saga, Cross Stitch Saga. I don't know which one do you use, but I use just regular chart. So when I see some single crosses leftovers, I trace them with a marker first, and then I look where it is, where it's located, and really it's hard work. You can see how many of them I was missing, and some of them I found. I stitch and I go to another one, and slowly here was lots of single crosses, and I was stitching them, and I'm going up and up, get rid of all singles. So my plan is now to work only with this icon. I want to finish. I don't want anything else in my cross stitch life, because I want this icon to be done. But again, I don't know how long it will take, how it will go, but I'm trying to stitch it as maximum as possible. And you can see it's very little left, and I have lots of backstitch ahead, lots of, but slowly, counting right, I'll finish it and I'll let you know. But my advice for you, if you have this kind of hard charts and you don't stitch by program, do not use darker marker, because after that you will miss some crosses for sure. And to navigate yourself, you will have to look where these crosses are. Like for example, here lots of yellow metallic threads. I don't see anything. Like, how I know where is which color? But seeing darker symbols, darker crosses, you will see which symbols are they by looking at the chart. And then let's say 3 quarters right or left, and then you trace it, and you take a thread you have to, and then stitch it. And this is how I like go through all my work. Yeah, it's not that difficult. You just cannot watch anything at the same time. And you know, sometimes we have lots of things in our head and you don't want to think about it. So take this kind of charts or kits or whatever and stitch them. You will forget about everything because you have to focus completely. And opposite, easier charts, you can stitch and think about something you like, or you wanna plan, or just you stitch something easy and thinking it's amazing. Believe me, it's amazing. But if you wanna forget about something, or you wanna feel better, use this kind of charts. It's different work, different feelings, but sometimes we need them. Guys, spa time for my icon. There are lots of backstitch to make, but I've done a little bit on her face right here. So this page backstitch is done. This page also, because I've done little backstitch on the face, on the hair, I just need to make this line full of backstitch, and the main backstitch will be a little bit right here and lots of over here. But as you remember, I've done backstitch in this area. I was wrong with the color, so I had to take it out, otherwise I would have backstitch, because you know I like to make it as I go, and that's why now I don't have it, but it's okay, and just did not want to do it right away when I just finished this backstitch. I even remember the lines. It's not that hard, but sometimes it's not counted backstitch like on dimensions or other work you get used to, but still it's fine and it's fun. And I'll turn some light videos and I'll make here lots of confetti. This area was like not that hard, but it was so bored. You can see, just you stitch, you have nothing, just a wall. But it's really sparkling, especially where is a metallic thread. It's very hard to see on camera. And now I'm gonna show you my next project is Fairy Idol by Mirabilia. For those who are waiting from me this design, and this was the second chart I bought in my life from Mirabilia. First was Gypsy Queen, and this one was second. I remember Jules was showing her stitched piece on a phone, and she told me that this design is no longer in print, and if I want it, I should get it. And back in days, I mean 2016, out of print charts, they were not ridiculously expensive as it is now, and also it was possible to get them. And yeah, I was lucky to get it in a cross stitch store, local one, Stitcher's Paradise. And yeah, I'm gonna stitch it now. So yeah, I was really itching to stitch Mirabilia, especially with all that story of Swarovski. Motivate me to start stitching something. I also missed adding beads to the design, and anyway, I spent so much time this year stitching other designs, and really miss Mirabilia. I needed this break as well, and yeah, I'm now so happy. Look at this fabric, it's huge, and the rest I'll use for samplers or primitives, I don't know, whatever I will like. I wanted to show you this design on a daylight, because this is how you can see clear all the shades of the hand-dyed fabric. By picture this plus, but unfortunately I don't have a name of this fabric, but if you're interested, just look at it. Maybe you will see it on a website. No way I'll remember the name. And when I first started stitching it in 2018, one woman said, this is not the fabric for Mirabilia, it's more for assemblers. I kind of agree with her, but I need this color for her because I want to frame her in a darker frame. I would like to have some classic wooden baguette, and if I will choose another fabric for her, I want to achieve the result. Many people said that Muka was her companion. I kind of agree with that, but they're similar and they're big. I don't know where can you handle these two designs together. You really need huge bedroom, and unfortunately in my bedroom all the other designs already handed, and maybe they will look both nice together. I don't know, but for now I'm just focused on stitching her as just single piece, and then we will see. I might change frame on Muka, but who knows. Also, this design is number 21, doesn't have any crystals or treasures, as we can say. Has whisper, chronic, and 2 colors of chronic. So I spent a day, my cross stitch day, sorting all these threads, putting them on organizer. Let me show you. So this is my box from Velki Potoko. There is a lid for it, but I'm not using it when I'm stitching, obviously, because it's much easier to pick your threads. And sorry for this mess, I did not plan to show it right now, but I just want to share with you all the materials you use in this design. So DMC threads right here, they're all now on my Paco organizer, and all these beads you're gonna use in the design, they're here, and some of them I think I have more, but then I will take my tray and I will see what else I'm missing. But looks like I have everything. Some of them you have to have 2 packages, and I do have them all because I bought immediately everything I needed. So they might be somewhere else now because it's been a while since I started her and when I bought her. So this is the number 0326. 03026. You will need 3 boxes of it. So I think it will be so much fun to add beads because she is gigantic, and all the water lilies, they're very, very soft, and I miss stitching with them. This Java color quite popular. This is the color of the thread. Also 3 different kind of chronics. 2 highlighter. There's 002 highlighter. They're kind of similar if you look at them closer. You can replace them with rainbow. And 102C. Yeah, this is all other threads I'll need, but whisper, I think you will need very little bit of it. And that's it. That's all. This is all how I organize my design. So excited, guys. I really happy now that I finish all my plans. Well, kinda. My Dana's roses, no way I would finish by 15th of December, and I will be stitching Dana's roses in 2021. Just now I'm having a break. As I said in my previous video, I don't want to have any new starts by February, probably 15. I'll try by March. Oh, look at these cute dogs. I love dogs so much now. Susie on the background, she's eating her bone, her pet bone, and she's busy. She's not crying like in other videos as well. I heard her crying, but so yeah, as I said, I don't want to have any starts, and maybe I will do like 3 days. I'll stitch one design, then another design, and I will go through my all starts and my whips. I'll see. I have no plan for now. I just want to enjoy stitching a project I like, and this is now Mirabilia, and just can explain to you how much I miss stitching Mirabilia. And I will come back to dimensions as well, the Jesnan, but Jesnan I have to finish Mary 15. Also I will show you now, and my 2 petites I would like to finish by March. This is basically my plans for winter. Yes, and yeah, having fun decorating the house. I love candles, but I did not light this one, but I will show you how it looks like when it's light. My design from Nora Corbett is here, and I don't have glass for this design, and I see a little bit dust on her treasures, which I have to get rid of. How you dust your pictures if you don't frame them with the glass? I just use soft feathers from ostrich. Yeah, it works, and I don't need frame. I don't need glass for this one because I want to see all my stitches, and it's tiny design, and it's not anywhere close to the sun, so yeah. Now I want to show you my other project. Is Mary 15, and yeah, I managed to stitch all 5 elements on fabric. I don't know the name right now, but looks like wine or pomegranate color, and it is 28 count of linen. There is another piece of fabric you're gonna use in this design, but it is 28 count casual linen, and it's opalescent, which is out of production right now, and I don't know if you can see sparkles here, but because I had the whole kit together with threads, hand-dyed threads from Xstitch Works, DMC had here. They're mine. I did not buy them together with the kit, but once again, how pretty it is, huh? Here all the pins. As I said before, I was more hunting for pins than for the Biscarnu came second together, and I'm so happy I bought it all together, guys. It's just amazing to have it now. Yeah, I want to motivate myself to stitch it and finish it by Christmas or by New Year. This pin has little dirt from the glue, but I'm gonna clean it, obviously. And I just want to show you closer all the elements. They are much easier to stitch than other designs from just now. As you can see, I was backstitching with Clinic and with regular DMC thread, and because they are all similar, I mean 2 of them they're identical, I think it's 1-to-1. Yeah, and this other 3, they're a little bit different. 2 of them the same and 1 is different. Snowflakes. Yeah, I'm gonna stitch it soon, but first I want to enjoy my Mirabilia, because she is my priority now. And yeah, all the threads are here. I'm using invisible thread. This is beads I'm using to it for this design, and these huge buttons. Also, I'm working on my copy, but beads I add using a towel as well. So I put all the beads inside there on the side. I just don't want to open because I'll lose them. And yeah, hopefully another finish soon. And my next design is coming home for the holidays. This design I think is a classic one. It's like mass stitch. There are some designs I call mass stitch, and some of them they're additional. And you can see I organize all my threads the same way as always. It's much easier for me to work with this organizer. And yeah, I didn't even braid all my threads because I was rushing. I was really enjoying stitching this design. It's very easy because not so much threads in this design, and it's very easy dimensions called. And I will make another video for you. You ask me what's the difference, I'll tell you all the steps, and you can choose which design which dimensions you want to buy, made in United States or made in China. It's very personal. Some people first think that the best one is made in United States, but then they start stitching, then they try made in China, and they change their mind constantly. I always like dimensions made in the United States, but sometimes I enjoy stitching designs made in China when I have no other choice. And yeah, there are lots of things to stitch still, but quite an amount of half stitches. And if you know which needle to choose for this design, you will stitch it much better, because some people hate stitching with 5 strands of thread half stitches, and I always say it's because you don't know which needle is right for you, because stitching crosses and half stitch, it's different story. You see your design is just flying, and yeah, just use the right thread and not thread, needle. I also replace backstitch on not coaching here, and I still have to add a little bit more on the side, but this is what I like. And you can use perle, DMC perle, for this kind of stitches, because if you can see closer, let me point it with a needle. If you see closer, if you like it, you can do it as well, but I can't achieve that straight line with backstitch. That's why I do coaching. I have to stitch this one, it's different color, but here will be cording, and cording right here as well. As you can see, lots of half stitches, lots of. The most difficult part is the house, and maybe some backstitch for people who doesn't like on a house and on a tree, but the rest are easy. It's amazing design for this time of the year, of course, when people sending special wishes for this holiday, and calling each other, having some vacation. Yeah, it's a little bit different this year, but still there is a spirit, Christmas spirit, and we have to enjoy it. Okay guys, gonna end my video. My throat a little bit hurt. Guys, I came to my mom to get a Christmas tree, and I just want to show you her plants, her flowers, mostly violets, because she loves them so much and she collects them like I do cross stitch. Now I understand why I'm so crazy because of my mom. They're all so beautiful, so gentle, and I like them all. Susie is running around, Daniel is studying with a tutor on Saturday, so I have free time to come to visit my mom. And here are more flowers, and I like this one as well. I like more bigger ones, but my mom has many as well, and they're all so different. If you look at each one, there are different types and different size, and yeah, there are lots of violets she's crazy about. I'm not showing you the ones that are not blooming because it's too much for you. Look at this one, so different. Even in one bunch you have different colors. Bunch, of how I call it, one plant. And look at this mini, she's so tiny. Look at her compared to my hand. Oh, it's gorgeous. So I wish you wonderful day or night. Just wanted to give you some smile on your face and inspire you. Oh, I love them so much.
Thai chicken curry.
Okay.
Okay, one thing you need is the Thai red curry. Okay, you can get that at any store. Thai red curry, coconut milk,
Okay.
mushrooms, tomatoes, potatoes, chicken.
Okay.
Okay, first thing you do is you bring the coconut milk.
And rice for later, да?
The rest is right here.
Oh, you boiled rice already.
It's already done. Whoever wants to watch this, you put in the Thai red curry. Try and get as much as you can out of it. And by the way, this comes in bottles. It comes in buckets. Woo! That was my fault. I'm not feeling the greatest today.
Yeah.
But anyway, get all the Thai red curry out as you can. 50 grams to every 400 ml, I should say, of coconut milk, and you should be fine. This is about 75 grams. Anyway, bring that to a boil. Adding in the chicken.
So we're adding to our chicken all other ingredients, and we'll boil it for another 10 minutes. And at the very end we will add tomatoes, so we'll have better taste.
We add 110 milliliters of water.
So here is the end result, and you can see rice on the bottom, and chicken with curry and little bit cilantro. Bon appetit!